basically that put a deal in there that said about cracking, and I don't know, I talked to Donnie about it yesterday, and I don't know whether it's good or bad. It could be bad for us.
Alright, being now 9 o'clock, we will call our meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Bobbit.
Here.
Wrong.
He is out sick today.
Hess.
Here?
We do have a quorum. Max, would you lead us in prayer this morning?
Yes, bow your head. Dear Lord, Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, dear Lord. We thank you for all the blessings that you have bestowed upon us. We thank you for the rain that we received to replenish the earth. We thank you, dear Lord, for all of the harvests that we've had, the bountiful harvests that we've had. We thank you, dear Lord, for keeping every one of us safe and out of harm's way. We ask you to continue to watch over each and every one of us. Help us in our duty to serve the people that have elected us. We ask you, dear Lord, to be with the leaders of this country, give them guidance and support and insight, and to keep us out of wars and to lead our nation. We ask you, dear Lord, to forgive us our sins and shortcomings and give us the home of thee. In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Please stand for the salute to our flag. Salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I acknowledge that the agenda was properly posted in accordance with the Open Meeting Act.
Consider an act on approval of minutes for October 1st and October 4th regular meeting.
Am I going to be able to vote on the October 4th meeting? I work here.
Yes, I think we can. I will tell you that what we did there is what happened.
Okay.
It's on video as well.
Yeah.
Very good. I looked through the October 1st meeting and I didn't have any changes. So I would make a motion to approve October 1st and October 4th meeting.
I will second that. Hess moved, Bob seconded to approve October 1st and October 4th minutes as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Ronk absent. Motion carried. Comments from the public on the below agenda items?
I noticed that on Q, let's see, it was Q, there was missing Manchester in the fairground improvement.
Q is the inventory.
Yeah.
What
So we don't need Manchester or fairground?
Oh, we do.
We do? Okay.
Manchester and who else?
Fairgrounds.
And yes.
I'm happy to remember those. We do need those.
We do need them?
Yeah.
Thank
Put
you.
those on
You're
the
welcome.
other agenda.
Next
week's
agenda, okay.
Please, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, where was this?
On Q, the inventories, we failed to put the Manchester Fire Department
Gotcha.
and the fairgrounds on there.
Okay.
So we need to add those. Okay, thank you for that, Penny.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Item A, documents filed in District Court by Gunville, Jackson, Boxon, Duval on All National Bank Plaintiff versus Troy, Don, Skaggs, and Grant County. CJ 2018-17. Anything there we need to be?
Penny got me copy of the tax statement. I just need to tell them the taxes that are due in the forfeiture so that we get paid, and it shouldn't be a big deal. So as soon as I get internet and my printers and stuff working, I'll draft a letter and attach a copy of that to the letter to General Jackson, and I'll reach out to them by phone too, make sure that that's everything they need. But from looking through what they were asking, they just needed to know how much taxes were due.
Okay, excellent.
And here's our copy. We'll just have Desi close file that. Keep a file of that. Thank you. Ida, let's see, is there something else on here that you're, Yeah, while you're in here, why don't we move down to item N, and then we'll do N and O.
Okay, I make a motion to move down to item N.
I will second that. Hess moved. Bobbit second to move from item A to item N on the agenda. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried. Courthouse security, the door and the associate district judges. It's come to my attention that we have the courthouse security fund that has around, I think, $800 in there or so. The district judge the associate district judge has been requesting a door for security and has been unable to get that. Scott, you are the requisitioning officer of that account. Can you bring us up to date where we are on getting a door put in for him?
Yeah, we did have some work done. A new striker was put in. They did some woodwork around that. And then there was another problem. I can't quote off the top of my head what the problem was in moving forward from there. I mean, it was begun, and it was my hope that obviously it would have been all completed prior to now, but it's not.
So, when was the last time they were up there working on it?
It's been a while.
Do you think we could get that done this month?
I'm not going to guarantee it, but I can certainly try, yes.
Okay. And we'll put it back on our agenda for, let's put it back on the agenda for November 5th.
Okay.
And we'll get an update then.
Okay.
Where we are on that.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
And the next item is servers to move to the courthouse and the sheriff's office. The county clerk, prior to Cindy Pratt, had purchased a server that is in the sheriff's office, and it's come to our attention that the sheriff's office serves as the only administrator on that server, and the clerk at North Kelpro can access that or do any admin on that server. So we would like to get that moved over here. Is that right, Cindy?
Yes, and I need
to check some quotes on that. I think Brandon also had some information on that. We'll call him.
So is this a virtual server or is this an actual machine?
It's actual machine.
The sheriff has a server. Penny, you have a server, right?
I do.
And Cindy has a server. Currently, the sheriff's server, all of our phone systems go through that server, and all of our emails go through that server.
No, the emails are generated through Office 365.
Okay.
I mean, that's how those are created.
And again, Tim is the only administrator on all of those.
Yes.
Like today, we're without phones and we have no phone service and we have no internet service. We have nothing. And Brandon came up and he couldn't help us, and so we're trying to get hold of Tim. So
Right, and today's his scheduled day off because he's had to work a couple extra days this weekend, but he did send me a message that said he is going to try to get up here anyhow and see what the problem is on that. But I think this is a good time if you don't want Tim or the sheriff's office like being in control of IT stuff, then this is a good learning experience to know why the county really ought to spend the money and have an IT guy for all the stuff, because it's hard. I mean, we want Tim for some things, or we want the sheriff's office for some things, and other things we don't want him to be able to touch. So it's kind of hard to have it both ways.
It's exactly right. You're right, Scott.
I don't feel like he should have to come up here on his day off, but he told me that his plan was to come up here and try to fix it.
I agree. I mean, I understand that, and that's why Brandon has tried to go over there and be the second person on there, but again, he's the same way. The sheriff wants us to have access to some things and doesn't want us to touch some things.
Well, you have to understand, Brandon doesn't understand that side of the server stuff either.
Well, let's get Brandon in here.
Okay.
So why don't you call Brandon? He was up at my shop, but he is in his office.
He's back.
Hi, are you here in the courthouse? Can you come in for a minute? Okay, thank you, bye. I'm sure they know I haven't seen him walk by. Brandon, did you see him walk by? I didn't
It was
know him in
Desi.
the morning. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Brandon, we're down here on the server to be moved from the courthouse to the sheriff's office.
Okay.
And the sheriff's department, Sheriff Sterling had requested that perhaps we get an IT person, and which I tell him that, you know, that's part of your job description for the IT part of it. And you have tried to work with Tim to do that portion of it, but you don't have access to the server.
Nope.
Correct? Okay. And your concern, Scotty, is what?
Well, the thing with the phone server, that's it's IP phone system. It comes into a server and then it's branched out. And if it's not something that several people need to be able to get in that don't understand the whole system. So, Under Sheriff Wilkerson can get into that system, and then our support, Stolz Telecom, who provides the support for that system, can also get into that system off-site. So if there's a problem and Tim's not available, then most times Stolz can fix whatever issue it is from off-site. And that's the reason there's no access to the phone system. And the sheriff's office owns all of that equipment. There's a lot of things that have to do with server operation that you don't understand, correct?
Yeah, I'm saying that I understand everything.
Can you have a
Okay.
good kid?
So it's just a training issue.
It's a security issue.
So you don't trust
It's not a
Brandon?
trust thing. It's not Brandon. No, it's not.
Okay, so how is it a security issue?
It's a security issue because, well, if we're going to talk about this, I think we need the undersheriff here because he built the whole system. And I would definitely hate to misspeak out of place.
Right, well, I just, if he's not here, we need to have someone who's cross-trained and to be able to support the system, because, if we lose Tim, that's going to be
that's what support's for. Support takes care. I'm talking about the phones.
correct.
I'm talking about the phones. That's the only thing in our office that affects this building.
Well, it affects my office too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Are the phones. And there is a second person, and that's Stolz Telecom, who provides the support to that system.
So, why is Stoles called? Are they working on the problem?
Undersheriff's been made aware of the problem. Yes, I just explained that.
But you said it's his
That's
day
just
off.
your shop. I think it's just your shop. It's
Theirs just do electrical.
okay. Your phone system's acting up as well, Steven?
It's working this morning. Everything else is not working.
Oh, okay.
We don't have air. We do, but we don't.
Depends on what kind of area
It's
you're talking
on,
about.
but
We can
for the moment.
breathe. We can breathe. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the
Yeah.
air does not go through our server, so I can't help.
I know.
Well, okay, for example, you said that Tim has been notified it's his day off, yet he's feeling like he's gonna come in sometime today. Well, if Stoles is your backup, did we call Stoles?
On the phones, he very well may have. I don't have that information right here in front of me, so I don't want to misspeak.
So, is there a problem in cross-training Brandon on that?
There are records down there that the normal everyday citizen is not allowed to see. There are law enforcement records that go through those servers. That's when I talk about security. A lot of those are private records that go through our servers. And I don't even know that we're an administrator on the clerk server.
Well,
I think it's just sitting down there because it was a safe place for it to sit, is my understanding.
No, you found out that you tried to get into your email and change something on your email, and it says the administrator is the sheriff's office and nobody else could get to admin it.
Well, that might be...
They've tried to get on her on the email.
Okay.
And then also...
Oh, that's probably because, yeah, we bought and paid for the Office 365 program, and we are the administrator, and everybody that has a grantco.org or grantcounty.org email was generated through the Office 365 licensing that we have purchased. That's where those emails come from. So, but that's not coming
But
from
why
her
is
server.
Telpro
That's
not allowed to
coming-
have admin rights on my server or be down there where my server is?
You can have it. I mean,
But
honestly,
it's my understanding that he told Brandon that Telpro would not come down in that basement to retrieve that server.
They said that they would turn it off and bring it over.
They would not let Kelpro go down and get the server.
But I guess I just
Why
didn't
would you
understand.
pay all that money for Telpro to do that when they can just turn it off and we can walk it right over here to you? Why would you pay them to come?
You have to run you're going to have your Cat 5s, and it's going to have to all be connected, and I want it all backed up and everything beforehand. Well, then, so you're saying, I mean, I just don't understand why that comment was made.
Why, what comment? The comment was it was a cost saving or money saving venture was where that, if I remember, do you remember the
No, I mean
context
about
of it?
moving it.
You guys just said that.
About them coming to move it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to save, I mean, why spend the money to have them bring somebody up here to carry it from the basement up to here when if Kelpro will shut it off, shut it down, we can bring it to
Because
you.
it's got to be rehooked up. It's got
Here,
to-
not, it has nothing to do with us at that point. All that wiring, your rack, everything, all that work will be done here.
But we need to make sure it's unplugged and brought over. I guess, yeah, so.
Yeah.
So Kelpo can do that though, right? Kelpo can go over there and retrieve her server and bring it over.
No, I don't want Kelpro in my basement. I'll have to talk to Tim. Again, there are things down there. That's why that door's kept locked.
Well, when we did our job.
So again, these are discussions that Under Sheriff Wilkerson needs to be here for because he's the IT guy.
Well, okay, and I may be speaking out of turn, but in my opinion, that is not your building. That the county commissioners are the one in charge of the facilities of Grant County, not you.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're right. It is that building.
So, Sheriff Sterling, do you have any problem with the server being moved out of your building
No.
into this building?
Not at all.
We will get a hold of Kelpro. We've got a bid here to get it moved
In a cage.
and
That's
a
what
cage.
it
a lot.
How much does it cost to move the server?
The total to get it all, there's no cost to move it from the basement over here. It's all to hook it up. So there's no charge for them to do that.
Because I did move ours, when we were doing all our moving and renovation and stuff, we had to unhook it, and
Right.
that's the easy part. It's the hooking it back up that's the hard part.
Right, exactly. So, but there is no charge for them to go down there and unhook it and walk it over. So,
It's good.
just the the hooking it back up. Like I said,
The hard part.
Hook it back up, then closure and the cabinet and stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah, the cabinets.
what they're charging
Up
for.
and all of that stuff, so, alrighty. I guess, is there any other questions, Stephen, on that? At this point? Because, and that server is large enough for the county to use it for the phone service if we wanted to.
Yeah, they said it was a
take
pretty good sized server.
Yeah.
Which that's just, we'll just have to purchase what, the Office 365.
It's gonna, we're already on your phones, right? And who would be monitoring a new phone system?
Yes, it would be.
No, we're wanting to use the very same phone service. What we're trying to do here is, because I agree, it's not a Tim deal to take. Tim shouldn't have to be responsible for every phone. He is not the county IT, but Brandon is. So if he can't have access to the phone service over there, and I guess that's still a problem. So that is where we're at. So get it over here so he can have access to work on the phones.
And the email.
And the email, you'd like your emails.
Well then, I mean, we can cancel the email addresses. That's what
No,
the .org. I mean,
So,
everybody's just got mine, so please don't cancel mine. It's a pain.
but that's where the Office 365
so what we can
licensing
do
is
is
where
decide,
those
yeah.
emails
So I think
emails are generated.
like I have an Office 365 that I pay for from our shop, and I think Pat does. I don't know if they do, but everybody has their own. Because you're right, you share that
Because
cloud.
you
share
get so
that.
many email addresses with that you
Yeah,
can.
that it's,
Mhm.
that you have been gracious and generous with that. Thank you.
Alrighty, well, with that said, because you're moving over to the courthouse for the courthouse use, I would say that would need to be paid out of county general, wouldn't you, next?
Yeah, I think
So
so.
go with that, so, let's move forward on that.
So it's a courthouse file server and not just a clerk file server.
Right, she's gonna allow us to, the same as what the sheriff has done, he's gonna allow us to use that.
Is the assessor on a file server of her own?
Yes.
Everybody's got their own
Everybody.
file server, technically, except
But
for
like, there
me
shouldn't
and
be any
Desi.
problem with Desi being on our server, right? Penny, and would you think there'd be any problem with Desi?
It's not my
just
call.
being-
No, my call, Cindy.
I don't see any reason why she can't, because that way then she can get backed up and
My
on the
office
L
is my
drive. I
call.
back up the L drive and then it's not.
You
Save all of her documents, not just her Cal
Yeah,
drive.
alright, so, I would move to, have the server, the clerk server moved out of the sheriff's office to the courthouse and made secure, through Kelpro. To have that service moved and installed.
I'll second that.
Bobbit moved, has seconded to have the server, the clerk server removed from the sheriff's office and to the courthouse and secured and paid out of county general. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried. Thank you. Alright.
Is that from the contingency fund then? Is that where that
I'm
comes
sorry?
from? Contingency?
No, it'll probably come out of M&O. It's just going to be out of M&O. Let's see.
Brandon's in here. Do you want to cover it?
Yeah, we might as well go beyond the P since Brandon's in here. The CPR training, Brandon, we're still way behind on that.
Yes,
And,
I have to go to CPR class. There's one next month in Oklahoma City. I think it's the 15th of November that I plan on going to. And then after I go through that, I can teach.
Okay, I think I'm going to have Paul go as well, but we seem to, we're way outdated. I mean, we keep saying we're going to go, we're going to go, we're going to go,
Well,
so we need
I
to
know.
get it done. So right now, every employee in the courthouse has to be CPR trained, and everyone, and there's 80 of us.
Yeah.
And we're way behind, and it's going to take some time, so
Yeah, well,
if you can get that.
that would be
done,
great
get
if he does,
everybody-
because like even when I go to the training, it's 3 days long, to get CPR certified, and then after that you can still only teach, I think it's 8 people per class, as myself. So it still takes several days to get everybody trained up. So if Paul wants to go, we can teach more if we have 2 instructors and just 1. So that's fine with me.
And also, I believe I can check with Matt Miller, and he said, I think he would do some training for free for us too. So
Good.
our shop, especially because we've got guys out in the field, we just can't go without not having them trained. So, all right, if you get signed up for that and
Okay.
get that done. All right. I think we can return to item B. and-
Thank you.
Thank you.
I make a motion that we return to item B.
Second. Yes, move Bob. Seconds to move from item C to item B. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried. Transfer of appropriations. Do we have any transfers?
these are pertaining to POs coming through on Lamont, so I did them as,
Okay.
it's easier for me to track and make sure that we're getting the transfers
So we
in.
have, from Lamont Fire Department, from M&O to capital outlay, $72,032.41. And that is for payment number 3.
3.
And then we have move of Lamont M&O to capital outlay $40,109.20, and that is for payment number 4. And then we have, and that's for, what was the first one for? Was that Hembry and Hodges?
They all go to Hembry and Hodges
Yeah.
this time, and
It
then,
doesn't say.
Okay, well, here we've got a payment number 3 again.
right, and that, but that's the construction manager's portion, but then they pay it on down is how they do it.
Oh, I see, that was,
Yeah.
then this is the construction manager.
Yeah.
Got it, all right. And that's, from the Lamont Rural Fire Department M&O, $4,682.11 to capital outlay, $4,682.11, and that's for construction managers, payment number 3. And the last one is for construction management for payment number 4 for $2,607.10 from Lamont Fire Department M&O to capital outlay. Do we have a motion to approve?
I so move.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit seconded to approve the 4 transfers as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
Ronk absent. Motion carries. Okay. Purchase orders and travel.
you start with them, I'm sorry.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
We got a, yeah, this one right here, that'd be fine. I'll hand them over to me. Do we have a motion to review the payment purchase?
I make a motion to review payment of purchase order travel claim.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit seconded to review payment of purchase orders and travel claims. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Hess,
Aye.
Ronk absent. Motion carried.
District 2 travel. Okay, that's what she said.
underground electrical, $1,700 to the city of Pond Creek. Now that would not be M&O, that would be capital outlay, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd think it would be.
Underground electrical from main line to old women's building, $1,700.
Is that the fairground?
Yeah, that is. Do they have in their
I don't know what
budget?
they-
Let's see, do we have the new budget in here yet?
Yes. I believe I brought it in. It may be just sitting back there.
This is last year's.
I didn't switch it out.
No, it's in a binder. We got
Oh, yeah.
we got one in a binder this year.
I may still have, I mean, I can go, I can
Yeah,
have
we
them bring
need,
one over.
yeah, we need to know whether they've got money in capital outlay, for that.
Hi, can you in that, little green box there by the shredder, there should be the budgets, can you get one of the Grant County budgets out? Thank you, bye.
No, I had him make us a special one that's
Oh,
bound.
oh, okay.
That's why you got 3 bound.
Oh,
You only-
okay.
yeah, you
'Cause
got
I only
3.
needed 2.
2, yeah.
Oh,
The third
okay,
one bound was
okay.
in here so we could find it.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha, okay. Thank you.
So they only have $500 in their capital outlay. So,
Have to do a transfer.
before we can pay that, we're gonna have to transfer some out of their,
I can go do one real quick.
Wait a minute, that's our issues, just a minute, I was on the wrong one, excuse me, just a minute. I think they're like 82 or something, weren't they? 84, free fair budget, here it is, 84. Let's see, capital outlay. Yeah, they only have $1 in their capital outlay, so I guess, yeah, we'll need to transfer 1,700. Have we rolled over the other, we have not rolled over the other 50% of the budget?
Yes,
We have,
yes. I gave them figures to Alex last week.
but we
Right
have
after the
not,
budget.
it has not come through the
No,
board.
it hasn't come through
It
here
hasn't
yet.
come through here yet, so the money hasn't been put in the account.
When you approve the budget, that doesn't,
No,
that
we have
doesn't,
to sign up on all those 308s.
308 is for new money,
Yeah.
not old.
So we've always had it come through the same time as the excise.
You did that for your informational purposes, but you didn't have to. There's nothing for you to sign other than the budget, right? It's new money. You don't sign a 308 on.
I know, but
old
we've
money.
always
When we move
done like a
money,
we've always
resolution.
done
sign.
something to
Yeah, you can do a resolution.
So
Did
the
you do
money-
one for today?
No, it's not on there. So
Okay.
what we'll have to do is let's hold this till next week.
Okay,
Let's
do a
get
resolution.
our resolution on our money, but then after we do that, put that first, then you'll have to do your transfers, because at that time they'll have to take 1,700 out of their M&O and move it over
To be able
to pay that.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
that needs to be out of, yeah. Yeah, capital outlay.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
You need a sticky note saying that? You got, okay.
But thank you.
Yep.
They actually have money in their account right now, but it's their appropriated money from this month.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
and
that's a different deal.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's all going in the same account, but
yeah, but we need to keep track of it.
yeah. So we'll run a payment through on that one next week as well,
Right.
as a PO and all that, so.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still in the courthouse. Can you come in here? I need to ask you something on this, on your bill here. Thank you. On your phone bill, okay, you got a new phone. Now, I thought the phone was like $99 because you're trading in your phone or something.
I have to surplus it first and trade it in, and then it'll go on my next bill. I haven't surplused it yet. And that amount will be credited towards my bill.
Is there a reason why we didn't do it, at the same time that you was trading the phone?
Because they did this special for that phone, and it ended at the end of the month, and I didn't have time to get it.
This is in August. This is August.
Yes,
This is August
August
30th.
30th.
We're in October.
Mhm.
40 days.
Yeah, I've been doing other stuff. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet.
So,
That was the only reason.
so can you put that on the agenda for Monday to plus that, and then disposing of it, they're going to pay you the same amount back. How's that?
I'm not for sure how much they'll give us back for the cost of the old phone, because it has to be surplus. When I take it into them, then they'll do whatever they do and give me an amount and what they'll give us for it, and then they'll add that credit to our next bill.
You see, when you did that, what phone did you get?
I got the S9 Plus, and then I got a Sonic.
We got an S9 Plus.
Yes.
That's a Samsung? Or
Yes,
what? A
Samsung.
Samsung? And you had what?
An iPhone 6.
An iPhone 6. So, I don't know. I must have misunderstood you. I thought you said when you took it down there, you were going to trade that one in and it was going to be $99 for your new phone. Did I misunderstand
No, I
that?
said that is the cost for the Sonic phones. For $99
Okay.
is the cost for the Sonic phones.
But you didn't get a
And then
Sonic
I did not get a Sonic phone.
So you upgraded to the S.
The S9 Plus, so that I would have a phone that's band 14 capable.
The
Yes.
Sonic one is.
The Sonic is band 14 capable, but it also weighs like 15 pounds. And I don't want to carry it around with me everywhere. So that's why I did the
It's
S9
smaller
Plus.
than this phone. It's smaller than that phone. And it's about that size. So, all right. All right. Put that on the agenda, please.
Okay. Well, he didn't really do what he told us he was gonna do, did he?
Is the health department's budget done?
It's done. They're having a meeting on the 11th.
On the 11th, that's
Mhm.
tomorrow, or that's Thursday.
Yeah.
One day this week, right?
And I have visited with Todd, so I need to get as soon as possible.
I talked to another emergency manager that's trying out this AT&T network, and he's not very pleased with it.
I'm not either.
Yeah. they're not getting what they said they.
No, their phones aren't working. No. This is Cindy on all of these payments for the construction over there. Did you get the fire department or the construction?
Yeah, there's an email from Jim Aldridge. This should be attached, if not all.
It's not on the first two.
Okay.
Those are the construction.
He just sent back two
Okay.
separate emails, so, but I do have them and I'll make sure they're attached.
Yeah, we'll just make another copy.
Okay.
Put on those.
Sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mowing roadsides is expensive.
What was it?
Mowing roadsides
Oh,
is
yeah.
expensive.
It is.
I tell you what, here a while back we had something that come up and it was a penny off,
Oh,
Penny.
difference.
penny difference, but it was the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, Don and I both thought that was strange.
Yeah.
Cindy,
Did I forget to
I
sign it?
know you signed that blanket and it's over.
Oh, I got you. You're right. I didn't even look at that.
That's all right. Very good.
Good catch.
Yeah.
He's going that folder.
Okay.
You need to find one.
I make a motion we approve payment of purchase orders and travel claims.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit seconded to make payment of purchase orders and travel claims as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried. Blanket purchase orders.
I make a motion to approve blanket purchase orders.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit seconded to approve blanket purchase orders as presented. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried. Yeah, that blanket is for $5,000 to Warren Cat, one of our Caterpillar graders down. We don't know what it's gonna be,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, yeah.
We know one
Okay.
of those down, so we just got a blanket.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a blanket to Cummins Construction down there. I think it's Cummins Construction. They're gonna work on that CMI machine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, I traced around down in Oklahoma City and everything and kept getting handed off to other people. And finally got a hold of South Carolina at the office, and they directed me back to my Yellow House dealer, which my Yellow House dealer doesn't have a mechanic that can work on it because it's not certified. So, in a long story, I said, I called Dusty because I didn't want Dusty thinking I threw him under the bus.
Yeah.
And he said, you might call over. I called over to Cummins again. And
Hello,
the guy
appeals
was
are ready.
before, so he went
Thank
on
you.
this time, so.
Allocation of alcoholic beverage tax for September 2018, amount $5,463.52. Wow, that's down. Do you have a motion to?
I will acknowledge.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit seconded to acknowledge the allocation of alcohol beverage tax for September. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried.
Nobody in here today. Either no full house or nothing. No
What do you mean by that statement, man?
Here's the others.
Oh, here's the blanket. Thank you, Mindy.
We have the treasurer's mortgage certification tax for February 2018 and $110. Do I have a motion to approve?
I so move.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit second, to approve the mortgage certification, tax certification fee for September 2018 for $110. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Wrong absent, motion carried. Monthly officers reports, we'll look at those first. We have a motion to approve the monthly officers report for September 2018 subject to audit.
I so move.
Yes, I'll second that. Hess moved, Bobbit seconded to approve the monthly officers reports for September 2018. The assessor, county clerk, court clerk, election board, health department, sheriff, and treasurer all subject to audit. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Karanka absent, motion carried. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, and just do the sales
So,
tax
the
collection.
collections.
We need a motion on that acknowledgement.
Yes,
So
just acknowledge that. Second, to acknowledge the monthly bill. Hess moved, Bobbit second to acknowledge the jail report. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
All absent, motion carried. Grant County Fair Board says the capital outlay account and repayment to the general fund. Part of our resolution would we have this here on our agenda to review monthly. We see that they were their monthly appropriation for their sales tax was $8,592.81. So we're going to take a repayment of $8,592.81, and it does need to be done through a warrant. That's an easier way to track it. So we're always going to be 1 month behind both ways.
But anyway,
Both
at least,
ways.
yeah, gotcha. So we'll get them to encumber and through.
Okay, do we need to sign anywhere?
No, we just
Okay.
we just need to make sure we're staying on top of that. That leaves a balance of 16,000. It's
$450.
Yeah, 16,000, okay.
And I'll
Just
keep track of it.
You want to
Yeah.
keep that sheet for yourself?
No, I think that's
There's
fine.
copy, yeah, I mean, it's,
Okay,
Yeah, if you go with that.
okay.
And then it'll come to my office as a miscellaneous receipt then.
empty.
Yes.
And go into
Then I'll have to come
general
back
fund.
to the-
Yeah, That's fine.
So
Okay,
Steven said that was the easiest way to
Yeah.
track it.
very good.
Okay. This, let the minutes reflect that we reviewed that, and the balance owed is
54.35.
All right. Acknowledge in-run inspection run schedule from White Cliffs Pipeline LLC and contractors, Area Pipeline. This is the one, Max, that came across us a couple of years ago, and that
Okay.
they sent a letter saying they're going to be out there doing work. So if you get calls on it or whatever, they've sent notices to all the land owners. I don't know if they did the tenants, but they did the landowners.
Okay, I got word this last weekend that they're talking about putting that third pipeline in.
In there, oh, that might be why they're inspecting
That's
it.
what I'm wondering, if this isn't a precursor to that.
That could be.
But it's good to know, and I'm glad that, okay, I'm okay with that.
So we've acknowledged that, and that they're out there working on inspecting that line.
Okay, I make a motion to say that we acknowledge that.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit second, to acknowledge the inline inspection run schedule from White Cliff Pipelines, just for the acknowledgement. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried. Acknowledge Oklahoma Department of Labor Safety and Health Inspection completed 12/12/17 and 12/13/17. Alright, this is the one with OSHA, Oklahoma Department of Labor, where they came out and did a pre-inspection of the courthouse, the county jail, the sheriff's office, the District 1 barn, the District 2 barn, and the District 3 barn on December 13th and 14th. We had a few small items that needed to be addressed, and they were all addressed, and they are just acknowledging that everything has been taken care of and that we are in compliance.
Okay, I make a motion to
Acknowledge it.
acknowledge this.
Second. Hess moved, Bobbit second, to acknowledge the Oklahoma Department of Labor Safety and Health Inspection completed December 12th and 13th as corresponded. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Hess.
Aye.
Ronk absent. Motion carried. Okay, the REAP grants through NODA.
I don't really, I mean, all I have is just like a little.
Well, we just need to be on the same page that we have to have that in their office by 5 o'clock on October 31st. So, and you, county can only have one. We can't, I guess you can split more than one, but you have to prioritize them.
Yeah,
Or something.
and
They
they
really don't want but one.
right. They
Right.
don't really want but one.
But one.
They want us to make the
Determination of which one. So what do you want to do?
Well, I just figured that one of us ought to do a road deal like you
Yeah.
did last time.
So are you
Cindy,
gonna do that
you know,
next?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I know you picked a road that you thought needed to be improved for mail or bus routes
I did bus routes.
and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, I've done some improving to the one that I thought would really go.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I'll try to find something
Okay.
and get that going.
Okay. And then just make sure you get on the agenda here for us to sign off on it.
Okay.
Okay. No action. Just make sure we get that back on our agenda no later than the 29th.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, if you get it done quicker,
Right,
get
we
it
can
get
get
it done earlier, but no later than the 29th. It has to be signed. Wait a minute, is that a fifth one? Max, that's a fifth when we don't have a meeting on the 29th. So it's got to be the 22nd, unless we have a special meeting.
Okay.
So the 22nd. So October 22nd. Put that back on our agenda for October 22nd.
Okay.
Okay, the next item is acknowledge the city vacancy clause for 15. And I talked to them down there, and vacancy means buildings that you just never go into and look at. It does not, you were down there last week.
Yeah.
We discussed that.
There's
Yeah, it is
6 months.
Yeah,
without
it
being-
doesn't mean like our fairgrounds facility, all those, nobody's in there every single day, but we do have people in and out of that building, so it's not like it's
vacated.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is about, and the reason is because the vandalism and everything happens, and the building can just simply melt away from vandalism without anybody ever knowing it, or have
Mhm.
water damage, a pipe break, and you don't know it. So they're not going to cover that. So.
So should we actually, like, I'm using your shop for an instance
Yeah.
over here, document that you went into that shop once a month?
You know, that probably would be a good, well, like Mine over here, we're in there today.
Yeah, okay.
It's
okay.
got that's our washer down there, our chemicals are down there.
Gotcha.
We store stuff, that's where our signs are. We're in that building every day. And our Deer Creek one, because that inside, we park our grader in it every night.
Okay.
So we're in
Okay.
it, I mean, now obviously we aren't there today because it rained.
Right.
But basically, my shops are in
Yeah.
pretty much every day. So,
Okay.
But if you had a building that you weren't in very often, you could even have like a little sign-up sheet at the door
Door
and
that
just have them
says
date it and initial
when you
that
were
they
in.
were in there and checked it out.
That'd be
I don't know whether we ought to run that by the OSU, the fair board. I guess it wouldn't be the fair board.
Yeah.
The fair board
Yeah.
on their next agenda to address. I mean, they meet they're every month for them. That's what they meet. So we know they're in there
Then
at
we
least
know,
every month.
then they're taken care of.
I think we are.
I think you are.
I think we are. We know they're in there at least once a month.
Yeah.
So I think we're covered. So
Okay.
we just needed to acknowledge that.
I acknowledge the vacancy clause for FY19 insurance policy through ACO.
Second. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Hess moved, Bobbit seconded to acknowledge the SID vacancy clause for F19 insurance policy through ACO. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Aye.
Ronk absent, motion carried. Let's see, we did NOP. We're down to Q. And what inventories do we have?
There's a list in front that shows who we're missing.
We're missing the Fair Board, the Health Department,
And then
and the Lamont Fire Department, Manchester Fire Department, Holly Fire Department, Nash Fire Department, Palm Creek Fire Department. So do we have the ambulances?
We have the ambulance.
You
that
do
we
have
got
the
from
ambulances.
her.
Okay, so
And Jenna she contacts them like weekly.
Yeah,
But she's
very
not getting.
See, and I think I talked to Todd too this weekend. He said, we give Jenna a inventory of what we have.
They just need to
But it's
redate
not-
it, and every year we
And
have to have
everything
it.
they've
He can use the
purchased.
same one.
Yeah.
And everything
What
they
the deal
purchased.
is Manchester's got a list of the stuff, but it don't have all the purchase price, the vendor, all that stuff. So somebody's going to have to come back over here and go through the records to find this.
Well, I mean, we can send them we can print out the appropriate or the account
this
summary
year.
that would
For this
show
year.
where.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
this
I mean, we
year.
can
If
help
you
them
could
figure out
do
when
that,
they purchased it.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it would have been the things they purchased this year.
Yeah, well, see, they don't have the complete list of everything filled out for years past.
Okay.
Just like that generator the other day, we were going to have somebody else. The person that put our generator in, that Harris, is not in business no more.
You need to send, let's see, the emergency managers needs to go back. It does not, it has his iPhone on here, but does not have his other phone on here.
His new phone.
Oh,
So
okay.
that needs to go back and be updated.
So are we updating on a monthly basis or something? What are we doing?
Annual.
And we were supposed to have it in before we approved budgets, and we just forgot to get that done.
And we did that in July, right?
No, last year was like October. It was before because we didn't do our budget till November. So yeah, we try to get. I mean, you can do it in July.
Yeah, I thought we acknowledged the inventory. For me anyway, I thought I turned mine in July. The first
So if you
part of
turned it
July.
in July, it should be in here. We just never did
Yeah.
have it on the agenda that I
Oh, really?
remember.
Oh.
That I remember.
Okay,
I don't think it was.
I don't think so.
I thought we did it several times
yeah.
actually.
Last
did.
year, I think we had it on there for probably 6 weeks waiting. This
Yeah,
week we
we
get
didn't
a
have
couple in, and
people
the next
turning
week we
it
might
in.
Yeah.
get it or we might not, and then
Yeah,
it was on our agenda for 2 months.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry, Matt.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So this major inventory list is everything that we got that needs to be put on inventory or whatever.
That's your fixed inventory.
That's the
And
fixed.
some of it might be when it was over one time it was anything over $150.
Right.
Then it was raised to $250, and now it's $500. And they said even if something costs $400 and it's something that should be, that not
Yeah.
just because it wasn't $500 that you don't include it. Yeah, like mine was July too. Mine was turned in July, but we just never did
Okay.
bring it through the board. And then the consumables, these are just my consumables, 2 months worth there.
You're even sending your consumables through, huh?
Well, that was just in the folder. I mean, I guess that she had it in there, but no, we don't now show record. Cindy, I see on our commissioners deal, we have a 1995 Oki data printer that's upstairs.
That needs to be.
Let's surplus that and trash it.
Kids nowadays won't even know what that is, but I know what an Oki data printer
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Yeah, so that we should,
I'll get that on the
Yeah,
agenda and
yeah.
get the forms made out.
and like Max, like you was talking about your fire department, it's only the things that were purchased with tax dollars. So anything that's purchased out of their cash account
Yeah,
or out of the city does not go on there.
right, and that's something, I think we weeded through that before, but I'm not sure.
You know, and if the information wouldn't be there, it'd be hard for them to know, really.
Yeah,
We just kind of got to do the best we can. I mean,
Yeah,
right.
get it as close as we can and be, you know, if you're making an honest effort, I feel like that's the best you can do.
Right.
okay.
Okay, like Palm Creek EMS has put on $1,500 worth of medical supplies.
Yeah,
That
is
that's
not-
consumable,
that's
so you don't.
consumable.
Yeah, that
They
doesn't
need
need
to
to be
tell
on
them
there.
that
I'll tell.
take the consumables off.
Well, and I even wondered about,
It's fixed assets is what it needs to be.
yeah,
Yeah, if they want to keep that on another sheet like we do,
Sure,
that's great.
yeah,
They probably
yeah.
should. But all these consumable medication,
No, that
no,
doesn't
he
need to
needs.
be
They
on.
need to go back and redo that and tell them that this is. I mean, they've got everything even dollars. I don't think that that's right. It's got to
Yeah.
be what they paid
Right,
for.
right. You
Not
can't
what
just,
they think it's worth today.
Yeah.
It's what they paid for it. Yeah, they got a lot of medication on
Yeah, I
here.
didn't even look at any of those people at home.
Truck supply. No, they've
They've got,
they've got an MO that
we need to know
no,
what
this
equipment they
is-
have.
and they only and here's the other problem. Okay, they got one Ford cabin chassis on here.
well, I can see trucks,
Yeah.
cabin chassis,
But one?
well, I have more than one.
Yeah, I was like, this one needs to be
Okay.
redone.
The only thing about it is like military, you'll have to list that.
Yeah.
If you get it through forestry,
Yeah, that gotta go on here
it's
too.
free.
But you still list it, but no,
Yeah.
no, unless you've added a bed or something on it. Yeah, now Wakena did theirs right. You can tell theirs are exactly like $36,151, $9,988, 2050. You know, they know exactly what they paid for 'em.
Yeah.
So they did a good job. They got their code number. And see, they don't have their inventory.
They've got code
number.
number
But
200.
they've
They
got to
don't
have,
really have an inventory
they've got to
number
have
on
an
it.
inventory number. So that's all wrong. here, this one, they've got a list of it, they forgot to put the price on that one.
Now, they spent $1,818 for repairs to the white Dodge.
Well, but that came out of capital assets because they.
So it needs to be
Yeah.
in there.
Isn't that the one that they trashed or wrecked and they came back and redid it or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be correct. Because it extended the lifetime.
See, they replaced the transmission on that pickup
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So that would be correct.
Boy, here's one that. Waukita's got this listed as storm siren. And see, we're not supposed to use the money, the tax money for storm sirens for the town. If it's an alerting system for your,
They need to put on there. It's a lot.
They need to change it.
That-
It's
that-
an
that-
alerting
yeah,
system,
They
not
need to
siren.
change it.
yeah, they need to change that from storm siren to
Alerting system.
alerting system.
And the courthouse maintenance guy should also have his shed on here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just put these back in there, guys.
Okay.
To get them all.
Yeah,
on.
yeah, okay.
So I don't lose them. But next, you'll work with Todd and get their pricing and stuff.
Okay, well, he told me this weekend that he needed to get that done. He just had a lot.
Well, District 1's got theirs computerized.
Who does?
District 1.
Really? Yeah. How about that? I know. How about that? Donna did that.
She's going to turn out to be a computer whiz. She's been holding out all this time.
And then I'm looking at the yellow items. Yeah, you don't have anymore, I guess.
Right. The yellow items is stuff that we've.
Yeah, she ought to keep that up here. The yellow stuff is no longer in inventory because
Okay.
that could get confusing.
And if you want, if she'd send it to me in electronic format, I could even split them out for her and have destroyed inventory.
Okay.
But I'll be glad to do that for her if she would just send me the spreadsheet.
Okay.
I'll split it out for you and all that if that would help her out.
Okay. I'll say something to her.
Okay. Or if she wants me to come out, I can show her a few things on Excel.
You'll see how stubborn she is if you come out. She just don't want nothing to do with that.
Oh, she doesn't?
No. Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
And I don't see on the assessors the new monitors they got on here.
Did they have them before July, or what's the date of her?
Well, this September 19th.
Oh, well then it should be on there now.
And again, it goes back to, even though if they weren't over $500, it goes back to it's still considered
Fixed
yeah,
asset.
fixed assets. Just because it's under $500, it still
It's
needs to
really
be.
anything that's computer
Yeah,
or
really.
yeah, a physical piece of equipment, in my opinion,
Yeah.
as long as we're not talking
Yeah,
staplers and stuff like that.
Those two.
Thank you.
I'll figure some of these in there.
Okay.
Hey Max, I'm learning from you how to flick that
Yeah, you
paper
are.
and make it go over there. I've been watching you do that.
Yep, exactly. You know, that's the deal. When Jim Jackson was down here, lived down at Manchester, he took care of the books for the Manchester Fire Department. And when he left and Todd took over, they hadn't much got done, you know.
And once you get behind, it's really hard to get
It's-
caught back up.
Yes, and that's where Todd's at. He's
Yeah.
behind and he's overwhelmed
Yeah.
about it and stuff, so.
Okay, we will only acknowledge the ones that don't need corrections, so, let's see, let's go through.
Concrete needed corrections.
Yeah, let's see, we'll go through.
Waukeeta,
OSU extension is good. This is Grant County, but who is this? District 3, D3.
you don't see them listed.
Yeah, that's at all district
All
offices. So
districts.
we got D3. Okay. We've got the court clerk. We have LEPC.
Oh, I don't have those
Okay,
listed
we
either.
we cannot do LEPC just because it's not on
Right,
there.
okay.
Treasurer's office. D2.
Okay.
Okay, County Commissioner's office. Is
Okay.
it on here? Yeah, Commissioner's
Yep,
office.
second.
Got it. Okay, we got City of Medford. So that would be the ambulance service. Medford
Yes,
ambulance. We got that one.
Okay.
Waukeeta Fire Department.
Yeah, but that was the one that needed to change
Oh,
the
is
storm
it?
siren.
Oh yeah, don't do that one. 'Cause it needs to get a storm siren on that. District 1, D1. County Clerk. Deer Creek Fire Department. Emergency managers we cannot do, it's not finished. And the Medford Fire Department needs redone. Pond Creek EMS needs redone. The courthouse maintenance needs to be redone. The county assessors needs to be redone. And this is the DA's office.
Yeah.
I don't think I listed them.
So we'll have to list that one.
Okay.
So today we can do the Commissioner's office, the county clerk, the court clerk, D1, D2, and D3,
Mm-hmm.
OSU, treasurer, Medford ambulance, and Deer Creek Fire Department.
And the county clerk.
Did I not mention her county clerk? Okay.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
10 to be acknowledged. Is there a motion to acknowledge those?
I make a motion to acknowledge them 10 previously mentioned.
Okay. I will second that. All in favor?
Bobbit,
Aye.
Cliff,
Aye?
Ronk absent, motion carried to approve the county commissioners, county clerks, court clerks, District 1, District 2, District 3, OSU Extension, Treasurer, Medford Ambulance, Deer Creek Fire Department, and that's it.
And we'll work on getting the others corrected and back on the agenda.
Okay, thank you.
But I may just wait a week or two till we get them all gathered up rather than do a single one here.
That
or
will
there.
work.
Okay.
That would work, correct. Do we have any road crossings?
No, ma'am.
Do we have any new business to come before the board? Max, do you have any new business?
No,
I have none.
I don't.
Commissioner comments, Mr. Max, what do you have?
Okay, we went out and checked, had two gentlemen come up. One of them is the ODOT guru on asphalt roads. And he brought a guy from the Oklahoma Asphalt Pavement Association up. That we met out there with Donnie Head, and we looked at the road out there that Venture just got through, and we had the final on that we looked at. When we was out there, we found some things that we thought needed to be addressed. Donnie invited these two gentlemen up. They come up, and they identified them spots as clay bowls in it. And they went through there, we looked at all of it, and they gave us a couple of choices. And this is what we're going to turn into Venture. Venture is going to have to either broom that and fog seal it, or they're going to have to wait and we're going to have to chip seal it. Them's basically the two options that the two gentlemen said would fix the problem. One spot we found in there had a piece of rubber tire that had gotten in. We don't know how it got in there. They don't know how it got in there, but a little spot, and we dug on it, and sure enough, it's rubber. You can take a screwdriver and pull it out. It's rubber. So that spot's going to be ground out each way of it, and they're going to fix it. But the gentleman said that the little clay ball spot, by fog sealing it, we can fix that, and it'll also seal the little cracking along the edge of the road. When Venture was out there, Venture said that was because they made them, the CD engineer made them roll it too much. The two pavement gurus says it's because it doesn't have enough oil in it. I thought that was interesting, and I learned quite a bit from them. These two gentlemen really know what's going on.
That's good to know.
And they said the two options was to fog seal or chip seal, they said. So they're going to go back and present that back to Venture, and what they said was is do not sign off on anything until they fix it. So that was it. We got 5.3 inches of rain this weekend. Supposed to get some more rain. We have some roads washed out. We've been putting signs on them, and of course they're underwater right now. Want everybody to be cautious traveling with the way the weather is. And they talked like we could get 1 to 2 inches more rain today. So outside of that, we are working in the shop now, getting things ready to go when it dries up so we can get after it. Did you guys open? This is a question. You guys voted to open the parking lot.
We did, but we're going to wait to get our signs.
Wait to get the sign. That's what I
And I think Larry's gonna sweep it and make sure there's no nails or any debris or
And we're only
anything.
going to be able to open half of it. It's going to
Which
be
half
employees.
of you?
It's the one on
West
the
side.
west side, west
Okay.
half. There'll be one way in and one way out only. So
Oh.
people are going to have to be very careful to get
Okay,
it
so
out.
you're still going to leave the west driveway blocked off.
No, that'll be one.
No, that'll be the one we use.
East one.
Use
blocked.
blocked.
Yeah,
Okay.
east one. We'll be able to use the east one. So you're not going to get everybody in there.
Yeah,
But it's going to
and
be employees only.
with the vote, you voted to keep that employees only from
Well, we were gonna readdress it again, but we probably will, but we
Okay.
just, for right now, we just made that employees only, but he's ordered 4 signs, from the CED,
Okay.
and if you get over there, if you could pick them up.
Okay, I went over there yesterday and signed my ODOT papers on, that's kind of a rush deal to get done. And so I went on over there and got that, and I picked up these, and I got your book from your study. And got a lot of good reading in there. There's a summarization page there that'll kind of,
Okay, that's where I probably need to head first.
yeah, kind of give you an idea of what,
Okay.
Get the highlights.
yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, they made a comment in there that Donnie didn't particularly care for in my book, that lays it open-ended for them, the contractor. He said if they'd left that out, we would have stood a better chance of making them do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, that's all I have.
Okay. Well, on mine is the same thing. We've had anywhere from 8.5 to 10 inches of
Wow.
rain. Yeah, we've had some big rains, and Robert was out most of yesterday, and I was out yesterday. We were barricading. We've got some things washed out. Please remind the people, turn around, don't drown. I mean, if there's water across it, you have no idea if it's washed out or not. I don't care what you think, and we've got a couple of places that we're addressing today just because they're on the way in. School buses, the school buses were out running yesterday, and that's where we came into a couple of issues. So we're going to get those, we're working on those already now, working on those so the buses can continue to run. But we're still, like you said, still got water coming up, and but please use a lot of caution and care on that issue. We're in the shop as well, working. We're doing some painting on our building on the inside, some different things like that. So we're working on that. And thank you, Max, for picking up my report on my SERB project. I will read through there. We've not signed off on this one, so we'll read through there, and I will get with Donnie and Shannon and Sheffert and everybody and see what we're going to do to move that forward.
Okay.
This week I leave tomorrow for a NACO conference, premier conference with our premier corporate sponsors in California, and I will return home Saturday. And I will not be here Monday, next Monday as well. I will be over on the OSU campus. I'm on a panel that will be interviewing for our manager for our LTAP program. Okay. So we've selected 4 individuals that we will be interviewing, and that will be an all-day interview process. We're going to start about 9 and be done about 5. So maybe we'll have somebody with mind to offer the job to. So on that. Next week's a busy week as well. I'll have my central conference call that following week, and then we'll have our CED meeting on 17th, and just a lot of calls going out. Other than that, I think that's.
One other thing I'd add to my comments is they're going to be out on the Clyde Road doing some potholing. Not making potholes; it's got plenty of them. They're going to be. We have to clear out the asphalt off the top so they can do the hydrovacing down to that water line. And they're supposed to do 6 or 8 spots on it. So people that travel that road need to be cautious about that. There'll be people out there working. So with the rain, that may get pushed back a week or so, but they were supposed to be here this week to do it. So.
With that,
I make a motion to adjourn.
I will second that. Hess moved, Bobbit seconds to adjourn at 10:59 a.m. All in favor?
Bobbit.
Aye.
Yes.
Aye. I like the AM comment.
Yeah. Wrong, absent, motion carried. Thank you, we are adjourned.